Who? I was just waiting on him. Whenever you're ready, just let me know, and I can put this.
I mean, you started after the announcement. You started after the
No, you started during the announcement.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I mean, it's on now.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
It's on now.
Yeah.
All right, good night, everybody. All right, tonight is a night of greatness. We'd like to welcome Eliminators to Briteleys, the home of the Vipers. I consider this to be one of the top teams in the league, meaning us. I ain't joking. I expect to have a good game tonight. We want to keep it clean, professional. Close shots, call a ref. We know the drill. We also will be using the patch for the 8-ball. I understand some teams are using it with him, right? They use the patch. All right? Good game. All right? First two players, Robert Rahman and Cedric. Good game, James. Robert Rahman.
And we are live. I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's game. Should have an exciting one. Vipers playing from Briteleys Bar versus the Eliminators. It's two of the top teams in the league right now. First match should be an exciting one already. We had a little bit of controversy over the rock, but they cleared it up pretty quickly. We have Robert Rahman, the Assassinator, versus Cedric Farquharson of the Eliminators. Robert with a dry break. Cue balls in the middle of the table. Cedric has the choice of balls. Everything looks open except for one ball, which I don't think it has a pocket, has a clear pocket. The 11 is pretty close to the one. The 11 can play in the corner, but the one ball probably need ball in hand to play that. Otherwise, it's an extremely thin cut. It's going after the stripes. Played the 13 inside. I think he's going to go down table for the 10 and the 12. Come back to the middle of the table. He may be playing the 11, 15 last. No, he's going to leave the 14 ball as his key ball, I believe. Ball to get to the 8. And he may have overplayed that a bit. I'm not sure if the cue ball goes past the 15. It goes past the 9 to play the 15. I guess not. He's taking a thin cut on the 9 ball. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go 2 reels back out, and not the best. Because if he's shooting the 15, he's over the top of the 11. But he does have a shot. Try to play the 15 in the side. Need it. Thin cut on the 11 ball. Cue ball is going to run right into the 1. All right, so he's playing the 14 first to try to get closer. Close, almost scratched. Slight draw. Cue ball almost went right into the side pocket. Played the 11. Left himself kind of tough on the 8, but it's a makeable shot. It's cuttable. And he undercut it. Undercut it. Briteleys. He has a couple of balls down on the rail there near the 8. I don't see him trying to get out in this game. He's thinking hard right now. In the meantime, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, like, subscribe, and share the video. Helps to bring new viewers to the channel. Hoping to make this stream better every time you watch it. So if you see anything or anything I can do better, just let me know. He called something in the corner. Called the 5, but again, I don't see him playing this. And so he played safe. Sent the 5 ball down table. Trying to maybe make room up table. So a couple of these balls can go. Still didn't do much. Send the 5 ball all the way down to the bottom rail, so he still didn't do much to develop the table for a run. Cedric is trying to play the 8. Going 2 rails. And he played it. Excellent shot. He won that one 10-0. Second game for the Vipers. We have Las Vegas Mike. That's his nickname. Versus Chai of the Eliminators. And Mike is breaking second ball. And he got the 11 to drop. I think he has a shot at the solid balls. The 4 ball is in the pocket. The 1 is in the pocket, but it may be on the wrong side of the pocket. The 3 and the 6 ball tied up with the 9. The 7 ball has a small window between the 12 and the 8. It plays in the corner. And I'm not sure if he was trying to separate the 6 and the 3. He nudged the 6 a little bit closer to the 9. He does have a shot. He's tree top over the 9 ball on the 6. Has an angle to play the 2, go into the rail and come back into the stack. And it is a bit tough because he's over the top of the balls. And he played it. I don't know what he has next though. Didn't work out the best for him. He's still stuck behind the 6. I said the 1 ball may play in the side pocket, but I can't tell from my angle. Three ball does bank. Not the 3, sorry, the 5 ball does bank cross side, cross corner. calling a safe. Not sure what he plans to do with the cue ball. He may be trying to bring it up table. He just has to avoid the scratch in the corner. If he's trying to leave it below the 6, which he did. Jack does have a long combination on the 10-15, but it's risky. I think the only other ball that he can see is the 14 ball, which if he wants to, he's calling the 14 inside. And just short of the pocket. If that one didn't play before, pretty short. Might play now. And the 7 ball is a very small window. But if he's gonna play it, now might be the time to try and get it. Answering carry payout. This is a bar. This is a bar. This is just the open area where the pool table is. Anthony Moss Jr. with the same question. No, this is a bar. The bar area is right to the right of the pool table. The kitchen is to the back. Got the 5 past the 1 ball and scratched in the corner. Jack starts out with ball in hand. Just looking at the 10 ball. And he missed with ball in hand. Oh, wow. Very unlike him. But it is pool. Mike has a shot on the 3. Maybe trying to elevate the cue so to try to play for the 7. But he's very close to the rail. Just to elevate a bit. He elevated for the 6, and he missed the 6 ball. He tied up the 6 and the 8. Gave Jack another chance. These pockets are very tight, by the way. Pro cut rails. be trying to separate that six ball right now. Gonna spin to the rail and try to spin back into it, but he missed it. Not enough spin. Shooting over the top of the 13, over the top of the 7 ball to play the 13 in the corner. And he missed that, but got a little separation on the 6 and the 8, but not much. Mike is probably going to roll the 7 ball in and roll forward to play the 3 in the side. Again, I don't think he got where he wanted. Still on the wrong side of the ball. Wanted to be on the other side so he could track towards the 8 and the 6. Not 100% sure what he's going to do here. Can't bring the cue ball down table. Can't bring the cue ball down table. Got a real plan. Calling it on the side pocket past the 10. And he moved the 10 ball from the side rail. It was actually in a pretty tough spot. It isn't anymore, but he tied it back up with the 15. Oh. There's a lot of missing going on right now. Table may be getting to these guys. 8-foot table, 4 1/4-inch pockets. Played the 8, but to what advantage? 6 ball still tied up with the 8. It may be possible for him to roll the 6 ball into the 8 ball, stop the 6, using the 8 ball to stop the 6, and send the cue ball to the rail to roll back up behind the 6. But he's not looking at that at all. He's trying to be aggressive here. He's going to kick the 6 ball past the 15. One thing about league pool, guys try a lot of shots that they probably shouldn't. And miss a lot of shots that you wouldn't normally see. 10 and the 14 are pretty close. Jack is going to try to attack that now with a combination. And he played it. Played it. Left himself really tough. Cue ball is in the pocket. 15 is close to a pocket. But if he plays it, it becomes hot. He is able to play this and avoid the 6 ball. He will be, cue ball will be coming back up table. No shot on the 10. Call the 15. Spun it into the 10 ball actually. And can't tell if the 10 goes past the 8 from here. If it does, it's pretty close. Calling it. I think he was just trying to clear the 10 ball a bit and leave Mike long. Maybe he was trying to play a ticky off of the rail, but that was a really tough shot. There's nothing easy about that, if it was even playable. Mike is calling the 6 in the corner. He's going to either have to lag this to the pocket or spin into the rail, which a lot of movement on that shot. Wasn't able to do it. Again, not leaving Jag easy. He has a shot in the 10, on the 10 in the corner and in the side. Side pocket, you'll have to roll forward for a tough shot, tough cut on the 8. Corner pocket is a bit trickier, but it gives him better shape to get to the 8. But he's looking at the side pocket right now. Side pocket look extremely tight from this angle. And he missed it. Playing in the corner, he's going to need to draw this back up table. And again, he missed it. Left drag, almost straight on the 10 ball. So there's two options. You could follow it to the rail, come back out one rail, to the top of the table, maybe 2. He's going low on it, so he's going to try to draw it out. Got to be pretty accurate on these pockets. Good shot. Just needs to mark the pocket for the 8. Plays this B8 in the corner for a 10-6 win. None of these guys really wanted that game. Score after 2 games is 20-6. Next game, we got an old veteran, Mr. Keith Todd versus the long man, the Eliminators. Keep in mind, this round is the Vipers' round to break. They need to try to capitalize some of these games. They haven't done so as yet. Next round, the Eliminators break. So Todd looks like he's going at the head ball. Nothing yet. Try break. Juan has a couple of options here. Solids look like the better set of balls. And the 2 ball is blocking, the 8 ball is blocking. If he went for stripes, he would need to figure out where he wanted to play that 8. And he's going at the solids. He's going to start with a 6. He's going to roll up table for a shot at the 1. And then maybe the 7 in the side. Perhaps the 4 ball. He didn't leave much of an angle on the 1. So the 2 or the 3 may be his next shot. Or he has the option of playing the 4 ball in the side off of the 14. If he does that, he's got to really try not to move that 7 ball from there. Sitting in a pretty good spot. He touched the 14. The 4 ball, the 7 ball does not play. He's going to try to play the 4 ball off of the 14. Try to separate that 7 again. Tough cut. He did it. The 7 didn't move that much though. He's calling the 5 in the corner. He's got to play it maybe into the rail off the 11, or maybe he goes straight past, but he doesn't have a full pocket. Alright. Gave up table to Todd. Todd can start with the 12 ball or the 9. What is going to be his key ball? 12 looks like a better ball to be the key ball at this point. He needs to do something with this 15 and 10.
What the future holds, no man can know. But there'll always be a new end of track. Our trains will become bigger and faster. For as the railroads grow, so will America.
Played the 12. Maybe playing the 9 next. Or maybe the 13 in the corner. May use the 14 to try to get behind the 15. Play that in the opposite corner, in the bottom left. He's playing the 9 now. Not sure if he played for the 11 or not, but he has the shot on the 11. And then the 14. He runs into the 7 ball directly. It's sending the 10 ball towards the 3. If he runs into the 10, he's sending the 15 towards the 8 and the 2, which is no good. May need to bank this. May need to bank this 15 ball out of there right now. Either play it or hold the pocket in front of the 3 and the 5. Ten ball only cuts right now in the bottom left. Cutting the 13 on the side. He just needs to roll this thing, otherwise cue ball is going to track towards the corner pocket. Has a shot on the 11. May be able to get behind this 15 right now. If he can go to the rail and sink the 2 ball, he's in much better shape. Thinking pretty hard on this one. Followed it. Didn't get much out of that. May just want to try to roll the 15 into the 2 balls, sink the 2. And roll up towards the 8 ball. He's calling the 15 in the corner. I don't know how he plans to play it, or if he plans to play it. Knows exactly what you don't want to do. It's a tough shot. He left go on, but he left him a shot. And one miss. One miss. But right now, he's only left him choice of a long 10 ball. For the 15 in the corner. He plays the 10. He's going to need to draw this a couple of inches to get an angle on the 15. Plays the 15. I don't really see him having much shot selection. Maybe a blank on the 10. He's looking at the 10 in the corner. Easy shot on the 8-ball. It's 110-4. They will take the one down. Get their first win on the board. Eliminators lead 24-16. I gotta play my game, so I'll hand this over to Jag.
Alright, so I want to say good evening to each and everyone. Thank you all for viewing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Jerome, aka Jag, and I am now taking over for Eugene as he will be shooting. That game was quite an interesting one just now. Of course, that was a good shooting by Keith Todd, and it seems as though he packed up, go on, and is sending him home as he is now breaking down his cues. What a pity. But moving right along, we have two good shooters coming up. So this should be an interesting one as well. So let's see what happens. And this has been a dry break. So Eugene is now at the table. Table is pretty open. The only balls that are really tied up is the solids. You have the 2 that's in a difficult spot, and then the 3 and the 4. Other than that, all of the stripe balls are pretty open, so I'm guessing he's going to be going for stripes. Yeah, nothing there, so everything is open, so stripes it should be. He's going for the 13 ball. Seem to have left his shot on the 10. Don't know if he's going to be going for the combination with the 15 on the 14. That's more like most likely what he's going to be doing. Or he probably pull over, seeing that he has plenty spots. Okay, he went behind the ball. Pretty risky there. Don't want to bump any ball and tie him up. So he's going to be taking the 11 to the side next. And he plays to get position on the 9. This table is pretty open, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the end of the game. Don't really see much opportunities to mess up in this one. And he played that one beautifully. Just a little lucky there, he didn't bump the 1. That could have been bad. So right now, I think he's playing the 14 to come down for the 15 ball next. Played it perfect. So with that, he should be able to get the 12 once he controls the cue ball. Don't want to go too far down table and get yourself a bad angle. Oh man, and he missed that one because he had to try and really hold for the 12. That's why before he shot that 14 ball, I would have played the combination, the 12 on the 14, with the angle that I had. That would have made stuff easier from there, leaving the 12 ball in the pocket. Nonetheless, Richard is now at the table, so let's see what he's going to do. His options are really the 5 or the 3 ball. He can also put the 1 ball to the side, but that's a more difficult shot. You don't want to start off with tough shots. So he's probably going to take the 5 in case he misses. He perhaps blocks the pocket for the 14. Well, the 15, sorry. Oh, and he missed, but he pulled the cue ball behind the 1. So now Eugene only has the 15 ball and not a good shot on the 15, so he's perhaps going to play it safe. And that was a decent save. It's not a lock-up safety. You still have a shot at the 1 ball. He has a shot at the 5. 1 ball perhaps being the easiest shot at the table. Not quite sure if he's going to want to go for a shot. He probably opt to play safe as well. he did call a save, and that's a pretty good save. It's pretty decent. It does leave Eugene with a kick. And he can also cut the ball down the table, but that's a long cut. The kick would be easier. All right, so he's going for the jump. He must not be a good kicker. If he does make this, the cue ball should come right back towards the middle of the table to be able to play the 15. Right, so Richard is at the table and is shooting the balls that are open. He played a stop shot on that ball, which now makes it a little more difficult for him to continue his run. Seems to be looking to play that 6 ball in the corner pocket. And he was able to play it. That was a brilliant shot. He's going at the 5 ball, it seems, next. Coming off the rail. Oh, and he missed that shot. He played that real bad. Eugene has a long shot here on the 15 ball. But if he makes it, he should be able to get position on the 12 rather easy. He can play that and go off the rail into the 2 ball. That'll help him out and make it a lot easier. Whoa. He bobbled that one. So Richard is checking out the 2 ball. The 2 ball doesn't quite go past the 12 ball. The 5, however, does go past the 15. And he keeps leaving himself with long shots. He must not practice much on this table. This is a 8 feet table, by the way. So it's not the usual 7. So keeps leaving himself a little long. And he bubbled that shot, and this basically should be game. There is nothing hindering Eugene from being able to run off these balls except his natural ability to do so. All of the balls are open. Just has to see which ball is going to be his key ball to get back to the 8 and to play good position, and he should be good. Seems as though he's going to try and hit the 8 ball. No, he didn't. He played to get on the other side of the 12. That's a beautiful shot.
Gotta apologize for that little break in transmission. We are back. He had a little bit of technical difficulties with the internet. Let me just get the correct score for those who missed it. Gino from the Eliminators won that last game. I think it was 10-4. Let me update the score really quick if it hasn't already been updated. So score after 4 games, the Eliminators lead by 14 points, 34-20. And in the 5th game, we have Ricky Ellis of the Vipers playing Stario Thurston from the Eliminators. Ricky's already at the table. He looks like he's playing the 6th ball in the corner, which means he already has the solids. Played it, no problem. Has a shot on the 4 in the side, the 4 in the corner, or the 7 in the corner. Just calling the 7. You just roll to the rail, bounce back off about where the 7 ball is. You'll have an easy shot on the 5 and then the 3.
Alright, so there was an emergency with Eugene, so I am back and taking over. You have Ricky at the table right now, and he is pondering on what he's going to be shooting. So he calls the 4 ball, seems to be going to put the 4 straight down the table. And he bubbled that one. So right now, Star is seeing what he's going to be shooting. Most likely he's going to be going at the 9 ball to the side pocket or the 14 ball to the corner pocket. That's basically the safest shots right now. He seemed to be choosing the 9, and he missed that. Putting Ricky back at the table, and Ricky is shooting some good pool right now, so can't keep putting him back at the table. He's probably going to run out sooner than later, so let's see what he's going to be doing now. It seems as though the shot he has right now is the 3 ball in the corner pocket, so perhaps he's going to be pulling back off of the 3 to get to the 7. Oh, he calls the 5. The 5 is able to go as well. Oh, it didn't look like it could go from here. And he played it indeed. Got out for the 3 ball now. The 3 should take him to the 7 ball. And he played the 3, but he left himself tough on that shot. Now he has no pocket for the 7 from the angle in which he's at, unless he does an extreme back cut to the right corner pocket, and he cannot see the 4 ball to any pocket because the 15 is blocking that shot. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what he is going to do on this shot. I really can't believe he played it so soft, knowing he has to get back to at least the center of the table to be able to see any of the shots. So that was a poor judgment on his hand. And he's calling the side pocket, so it seems as though he's going to be trying to bank that ball. Perhaps play it off of the 9 ball to the side pocket, which is a pretty decent shot in this instance where he doesn't really have much of an option. And he missed it. Difficulty was really high on that, so wasn't really in his favor to make it. If he did, it would have been an excellent shot. Stario played, I don't know exactly what he was playing position on, but he played that shot. Seemed to be calling the 13 ball. If he gets the 13 ball out there, everything else is basically in the open. That is a good shot. That's going to be his most difficult shot on the table, unless he creates a more difficult one for himself. So he is calling the 14 ball, which should be the shot at this time. Just a nice roll to get down to the 11 and the 14. To play those balls as they're so close together. And he played that beautifully. So it should be an out from here. Once he can get to a good position to play the 15. Oh man, he almost bubbled that shot. I think he was trying to do too much with that shot. Almost bubbled it. Now he left himself at a horrible angle. However, the 9 is there to save him, and once he can play that, then he would have the perfect angle on the 15 ball to play to the side pocket. Oh, and he bubbled that shot. Is the 9 going to save him? It might have saved him, preventing the 4 ball from going in the corner pocket. Who knows? But then again, it seems as though it can be squeezed past the 9 and the 7. And if he can do that, it's going to be lights out. Oh, and it ran out of gas, but he did not leave Stario with an easy shot. Stario now has a tough cut on the 9 ball. The best that he can do is perhaps cut it to sink the 4 and then leave the cue ball to the other end of the table, perhaps playing a safe, but he did not do that. He touched the 4, but it did not go in. He touched it from the wrong side. So now Ricky basically has a combination, a perfect combination on the 4, one that he perhaps can't miss. The only thing he would have to worry about is where the 7 ball is going to go after hitting the 4 ball. A shot like this, he should play it with a little bit of speed so that the 7 can go to the opposite corner pocket. That would make the shot easier for him. What you don't want to do is play it too soft and then it go behind the 9 or go on the rail on the side of the 9. That would be a bad outcome. So he's going to need to play this with a little bit of speed unless he see whereas he can just leave it at the pocket. And there you go. He left it in the pocket next to the 4 ball. Stario is calling the 9 ball. Guessing he's going to play it off of the rail. And, oh, it's pretty open. Pretty open. He played it straight in. So he just got to go down with a steady hand, slow his stroke. Nice smooth stroke. Roll this ball up the table, and that'll be an out. And he played that perfect. Now he's looking at the 8 ball to see the angle he has. Don't need to do anything too fancy here. You don't want to bubble that 12. Just play it in and play the 8. And he played it with a speed. Oh no, oh man. And he lucked out there, man. He bummed the 8 ball even closer to the pocket. That was a risky shot. Could have just settled for the shot, cutting it down as Ricky's ball was in the table, and Ricky called the game, so that's good for Stario. He doesn't have to even make that. Pretty good. Can't complain. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of that one. Once again, thanks all of you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button so you can get notifications on when we're going to be starting whatever live we go on again. Thank you so much.
start the second round. Score is 44-25. Favor of the Eliminators. 44-25. Next game we have Jerome against Robert Raman. Jerome has the rapid break.
All right, guys. So next match is Jerome and Robert. I have to apologize for the bird feathers that I left all over the table being such a goose in that last game. Still managed to get a win off of it, but definitely not my best game. So right now Jerome's breaking. It's the start of the second round, so the Eliminators will be breaking the games in this round. And Jerome with a dry break, so Robert is up to the table. So Robert misses the opening shot on the table. Gave it back to Jerome. Jerome's taking the 6 in the corner. Wow. And he misses it, giving up the foul. Ball in hand to Robert. So Robert's going with the 1 in the corner. Stopping for the 3 in the side. Or maybe the 7 in the corner. It would seem to be best to move that way. Once he has this shot on it. Can play the 7 inside and then, the 7 in the corner. And then the 3 in the side. And from the 3 in the side, he can opt to get a good angle to play this 5 ball because it's definitely not in a favorable position. So he's gonna have to go for the 6 ball. Didn't get exactly what he needed to play the 5. Left himself overhand on the 11 ball for the 4th shot on the 4. If he wants to finish this run, he's gonna have to play that 4 on the side. It's definitely not easy. Bridging over the 11 though. Play 4 on the side. Come down to the bottom, really give himself the angle on the 5 in the top right corner. He can come off the rail from the angle on the 5 to play the deuce. And then the 8 in the same pocket. But it's all on if he can play the 4. Opted to play the 4 straight up and misses it by half a diamond. It's definitely not an easy shot having to bridge over that ball. Now, Jerome has a pretty open table with the exception of the 15 ball. He should be able to break it out from the 11 though. Now that he's done with that battle with the rack, he appears to be taking the 12 ball. Looks like he's going to try and run straight into the 15. No, it seems as though he's checking on the angle for the 9. I'll be trying to break out. He just barely missed the 8, so now he's going to have to try again. Plays 14. Gives himself the shot on the 11 to break. Oh, that's the 10 ball. Did not realize. I was thinking it's the 15. I guess the 10 ball can play in the same corner pocket as the 11. He opted not to touch it. But he's playing the 9 now. He's probably going to play for the 13 next. Don't understand why he came that way. Let's call him the 13. Misses the bank, so now Robert back at the table. Just gonna need to get a good angle on this 5 ball, because it's in a really tough spot. It's a little straighter than he should have been, but still, he's okay. Leaves himself with a little distance on the 4 ball. That's the try and play position for this 8. Yeah, that's why he needed a little bit more angle with the 5. Got himself off that rail a bit more, make position easier. Call the 8 in the top left on the pocket. And he gets it. Wins the match. 10-4.
Next game, Eugene and Michael. Eugene Rocket.
Up next is Gino and Mike. Take my goal so I can go finish my next.
Alright, so I'm back. And right now you have the man Eugene shooting Vegas Mike. that wasn't a bad break. Not much of a spread. However, something fell on the break. Not much open balls on the table, but he does have the 11, the 14. Yeah, that seems to be it. 11 and the 14. Okay, so he played the 10 ball. Now he left himself with the 13 ball straight down.
She knows you feel the same way Joe Neal did about the people here. She thinks you're wrong.
Really, the only balls he had difficulty with right now is the 15 and the 8 ball. 15 and the 8 ball. But once he sinks the 11, the 8 ball will have the corner pocket at the 1. So it's really only the 15 ball. He needs to get perfect position on that, or he needs to move it. And he played the 13, didn't quite get the position that he wanted, but he does have the 14 ball. He can play that to the side. It's going to be a difficult cut from here, but he can play it to the side. And he did clear the lead, and he broke out the 15, which is excellent. However, in the process, he did kind of tie up the 9 ball. So he's going to have to figure out a way to get to the 9 ball now. He's looking at playing the 11 to the side pocket with draw, so he should draw into the 7 to get the 9 out if he makes that shot. But that's a pretty risky shot. Pretty risky, especially playing someone of Mike's caliber who is playing really well right now. First game was horrible, but overall he's playing pretty good. So Eugene seems to finally be making up his mind. If I was his opponent, I would call a referee for slow play. It took really long. But he's going at it now. And he made it and broke out his 9-ball. He has the audience clapping after such a brilliant shot. Now he's probably going to need to play this 9-ball and bump the 8 over so that he can shoot the 15-ball next. And he played that lovely. Played that lovely. He is a little straight on the shot. But he can certainly play it. Then he'll have multiple pockets for the 8-ball. Yes, and he played that big time. Put the 8-ball in the same pocket. Now all he has to do is bear down. Complete the run out. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, was a amazing run of the table. Pretty good job, Gino. And that was a Euro, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Let's go, Durant. Get on the mic. Introduce yourself. Don't just sit there and play the game.
They all put me on this thing. Which one is the good one to listen? Yeah, I got you. I've been watching you all do it for the past couple of weeks now. What am I listening to? You're not listening to? So why is up there? Just for cool. Make sure you put on your power play for it. I heard, I got that part. I feel like that's the easiest part so far. Okay. This is the run here. Where do I stand on this team? I don't know. First time on the commentator, in the commentator's box. Okay.
We're into the second round. Score is 58-36. Eliminators up. We got up Seti and Keithot. Okay, let's see what goes on here. Yeah, so this is again, this is Duran slash Durantula slash the King Ran, previously known as Ponytail. Yes. Okay. Well, good break by good old Seti. Let's go Seti. Yeah, like I said, good break. Sank one ball. It's a pretty tough table though. But I guess it's all about the start. First shot should seal a deal here. So yeah, this is a fairly tough table, like I said. That's why every shot must be taken into account. Take your time. And came up with a miss. Wait. He called that shot? He called that shot? Oh, no. I am. Oh. No, it wasn't a miss. Sorry. It was a misinterpretation by me, but no, it wasn't a miss. It's nice. Nice combination. Okay, so he has chosen big, or stripes, as some people would call it. Is this the 15 ball on the reel? Well, so far, it's a pretty decent table. Not any trouble balls anymore, but you got the 15 sitting on the rail here. That would pose as a threat. So it would be interesting to see what he does to get to that. I mean, it looks easy from here, but it's pretty much on the point on the side pocket. So shots like that aren't easy. It can't go on the side. Okay, well, end up with a misstroke. He needed to play a stop shot or a small draw, but this is where a misstroke can get you. Haha, good one, Mario. But no, I will not go as Rakam Rani. I'm sorry. And I see a couple of people asking, or a couple of people aren't sure where this is, but this is Briteleys. Okay, for those who don't know where we are, this is at Briteleys. Yes, it kind of does look like somebody's house in here. It feels like a house too, because we got carpeted floors and a door that looks like a front door somewhere in here. So it feels like a home. Okay, for those who don't know, we have Keith Todd at your table. Very good shooter. Let's see what he does.
I wanted you and your men to leave the 46th and Big Bar so we can put our men on. You what? I should. Circulated the papers last night in Martin Springs. Got us 50 new men this morning.
And I'm not sure what he's going to do yet, but I think he's going for the combination 5-ball. Okay, not a combination, but a miss nonetheless. So now Seti again has his work cut out for him. Because he really can't see a ball here. Still has that pesky 15 on the rail. You know, the only thing he probably can do at this point, he just might play some kind of kick. I guess 2 or 3 rail kick to come behind 11 might be his best bet. Who knows? He's a pretty good kicker, so we'll see. No, there's no free bar at this home. It is not a home, even though it looks like a home. Is that you? Is that you who asked that question? Someone named the practice room. No, the person named the practice room. Okay. He did not go for the kick, but he did kind of open up the table. But Mr. Todd also has a very tough table to try and weave his way through. So who knows? Haha, at the practice room. I'm sorry. You know, I wish I could run with that fantasy, but no, sorry. No free bears, mate. And who is the practice room? Where are you watching from? Can I get a phone that has like free data? Or someone who's on Wi-Fi? Ooh. A missed shot by Mr. Todd. Wow. Very unexpected miss. But let me just let everybody know that the table is not as easy as you would think, you know. So bear with some of us here, you know, that this table is kind of tough. So if you see someone shoot good on this table, then they're a really good shooter. But don't get me wrong, the table is a very nice table. It runs good. But it's just not an easy play table. The pockets are not forgiving. Hey, at the practice room, yeah. From Canada, not bad. Not bad. Thanks for watching. Can I watch it on your phone with unlimited data and Wi-Fi? Can you? Instead of watching from my Go to I'd like to save my little 2-cent data.
Maybe it'll pop up.
I think you got a slider. No, that wouldn't be easy. No, the chops would be right there though. I guess I could do it. Yes, Mr. Backfoot, Mario. It's still an 8-foot table. This is still the same old Briteleys table. Very nice table though, like I said. Not an easy play table, but nice table nonetheless. Good attempt by Mr. Todd. He currently has a tied up ball, which is the 4 ball in the middle of the table. They're tied up against the 9 ball. So it was his attempt to, get a little breakout there, but he missed it. And now he has his work cut out, because now his 6th ball is not in the pocket, and also on the rail, so it makes it kind of tough. He opted for the safe, I think. It looks like he opted for the safe, but I'm not sure. But it was a good shot that he made. But maybe said he's gonna go for the safe. Who knows? But said his 9 ball is a playable shot. So let's see if he's feeling risky today. Well, I guess not. He might be going for the safe. Oh, okay. He didn't go for the safe. He did attack. So he missed it, but it's a good miss. It's not a bad miss. Mr. Todd has his work cut out still, because the 4-ball must break up in order to play. The 4-ball does not have a pocket. He shows his concerns by giving the shot another look. Yep, that's right. Shallow shelf, tight pockets. Yeah, these Valley tables / Great Eagle. I think they're Great Eagle or American Eagle tables. I'm not sure, but yeah, they usually have a very shallow shelf. But I think these rails are modified. These are ridgeback rails. I think these are the Pro Cut ridgeback rails. So yeah, these play real tight.
I know that country very well, sir. We can come through Texas in the lower southeast border of New Mexico and to San Antonio. San Antonio is a halfway station.
Okay, well, Mr. Todd needed to hit that shot a little bit thinner, but it was good effort considering where the shot was. Cue ball was on the far rail, object ball on the opposite end of the table, and considering that it's a pretty big 8-foot table, so it's not an easy shot to try and play and get a breakup. So this is going to be interesting now to see what he does next.
There's no malice in my heart for those who are contrary to their convictions. You want their full support in the future. Mr. President, we Southerners were badly hurt. We trust in God for a United States. What's it? Amen to that. From now on, we must all work together. This nation must survive. Major McGuire was born in Texas. He knows the situation. He wants to help. I believe we can move around Texas with more freedom than either of you. I'm from Texas, sir. You were from Texas as of 4 years ago. Your name is only Timothy. But they tell me they call a major Tex, is that right? That's right, sir. That makes a difference. A major Tex had his hard job coming.
Ooh. Good attempt. Wait a minute. We're lagging just a little bit on the stream, so I don't think you have seen what he did yet. So yeah, I think he played for the carom bank. Almost had it too, but I think more importantly is the leave, which is a very good leave.
Let's leave before we reach Abilene. Make different connections to These are the orders for Colonel Marshall as to the use of the soldiers at San Antonio. My letter explains everything. I requested him to give you complete cooperation, barring any emergency, of course. Excuse me, Mr. President. Mrs. Lincoln is in the carriage waiting. Hello? Tell me right away.
Yes, practice room. I think, at least from the looks of it, these look like case 66. Yeah, these are pretty solid rails, but these are very fast rails, very fast rails.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Mr. Todd is attempting a kick shot. Very tough kick shot. Almost had it. Almost. You know, it's a tough shot. And the one thing about those kind of kicks is that a lot of people, you accidentally put a little bit of spin on it. You know, you have to be so mindful with a kick like that you don't want to put any English on it at all. So, yeah, any accidental English and you will be off on the kick. And that's what it looked like. His problem was just now, accidental English. So if he didn't put any English, he just might have been on the mark. We got Seti. Seti's about to run these few. Very easy table for the caliber player that Seti is. So, yeah. All right. That was a not too bad game, very interesting game. Score is now 68-42. The Eliminators are still up. Now we have Stario at the table. Stario is going to be at the table. Yes. Stario with the rack and break. Stario will be playing against Richard. stream behind like 15 seconds behind. I learned that I watching this. A couple times I catch myself way ahead of the stream and I done talking it and no one even know what happened yet. Okay. So I can actually commentate what I see. Okay. The audio will still lag also. Okay. All right, makes sense. Well, it was a dry break by Sario. Very nice layout. Let's see what Richard does. You can hear that? I be covering it, hoping you don't hear nothing come from it. I be covering it, hoping you don't hear nothing come from it. Oh, yeah, show me the mute button.
Audio mixer. And then just and unmute it when you're ready. It's preview. Just the star button.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're covering, I can still hear you.
Well, okay. It's a miss on the first shot by Richard. We got Stario at the table. Ooh. Miscalculation on the shot there, but at least he has a few others he can attack. Let's see here. Okay, not an easy shot. Not an easy shot. Let me remind y'all, this table is an 8-foot table where we're mostly used to the 7-footers. So that shot there was a very long, not so easy shot. Okay, well, Richard has a table again. Table is a very nice open table. Nothing too tough, but considering the table, the level of difficulty could be up there. So, let's see. Alright, so far so good by Richard. Let's see. Got a testy shot here coming up. Got the 7 ball up the table. 7 isn't going to be easy. Ooh, and a miss. A miss by Richard. Now we got Stario back at the table. Let's see. Very good opportunity for a win here. Okay, this is his ball on the rail. Let's see. Very nice shot. Very nice shot. Very good speed. Ooh. Little off on that shot. Little off. You do not take these pockets for granted. They will get you. Not a totally easy shot by Richard. Not very tough shot. Cue ball on the rail. Object ball far away. Have to play plenty speed to come back for the 7, so wasn't easy. And with a little bit of lady luck on his side there, he snookered. Not snookered, but he gave Stario a very tough position right now. Cue ball is practically frozen on the 11. It's not easy. Stario's going to kick at the shot. The referee called by Richard. Stario's going to attempt a kick for a safe. And it was a good kick. So, good kick. Now, this isn't looking very good for Richard because now, let's see, he has 2 balls left. He has the 1 ball there on the same rail as the cue ball, but the 1 is blocked by the 11 and the 10. And he has the 7 ball, which is still in the middle of the table. So, it's not an easy one here. Even if he pulls out a jump stick, plays the 7, won't have much to do with the 1. But in times like these, some people pulls off some really good shots. He could jump the 7, play a stop. Hopefully, if he's that great at jumping, he can jump the 7, maybe get a stop shot on the jump, and have a good bank on the 1. But that's if he's in attack mode, If he's not in attack mode, he might still be feeling defensive right now. So, but honestly, there's not much you can do with defense right from here. He's going for the jump stick. Thank you very much, practice room. Thank you very much. We have our great technician here, Mr. Eugene Wallace. He's our technician here. He's very good at this stuff. He's the brains around here. What would we do without him? All right, let's see now. With my prediction, let's see if I can. I predicted a jump stick. Oh, uh-oh. Put it back. The man does not feel froggy today. Okay, he's feeling very kicky today. He's going for the safe.
Good touch, Richard.
Ooh, and a good touch. But the pool gods are not in his favor today. Sorry, Richard. With a ball in hand, that makes that little run nice and easy. Ooh. Like I say, these reels are fast. Trust me when I say these reels are pretty fast. So, I wouldn't call it a big error on his behalf, but the rails are fast, so it's kind of hard to gauge when it comes to speed on these rails. It's very hard to gauge your shot. But I think he can see the ball down here where he has it marked. It's a very tough shot because the cue ball is about 3 to 4 inches away from the 8-ball, and it's a cut shot also, so makes it that much harder. And what a great shot by Sario! Very good shot.
All right, that was Teron Wilson on the mic just now. Hopefully he did a good job. I was listening to him on my headpiece, and guy was hilarious. That was his first time trying to commentate, so I think he did a pretty good job. I'm gonna try to see if we get more of these players on the mic during games, just for a little bit of variety, and also try to get an extra mic. We could have 2 players commentating at the same time. See if we could throw some of these. Guys can throw some stuff off each other. And this is Teron now at the table. At the table rocking for the Eliminators. This is his first game of the night. Let's see if let's see what he can do. And to the practice room, we appreciate it, brother. It's a pleasure having you watching the stream. Hopefully we can get some more people from outside the country watching. And again, trying to improve every week. So everybody from the Bahamas, everybody watching, Mario, Kerry, glad you guys are tuned in. Keep watching. Anthony Moss Jr. I don't know if that's Tony or not. Tony that plays with the Stingers or his son, but appreciate you tuning in. Okay. So for the last game in the second round, we have Duran of the Eliminators versus Ricky Ellis. Duran's up to break. Looks like he went second ball, and he got the 12 ball. Tracked towards the pocket, and he dropped. Let's see what he has here. I think he has a shot on the 1, the 5 ball, 14 if he's going to stripes. The 4 and the 10 are tied up in the middle of the table, near the foot spot. Don't know if that 4 ball goes in the corner, in the top left corner. Duran seems to be looking at the 14 ball. A little bit of draw. And he broke out the 10. Has a shot on the 13. And maybe the 11 on the side. I think the 11 goes off of the 7 ball. Maybe it goes straight. It did go straight. Other shot on the 9. 13 goes in the side, but it's tight. Also plays in the corner. Let's check in to see if the 15 plays in the side still. Can't tell if it does or not. He's definitely shooting the 9 next. Possibly roll out for a shot on the 10 or the 15. Oh, and he hung it. Couldn't see whether or not that hit the rail, hit the long rail before, or it just went a little wide of the pocket. But he left Ricky with a shot on the 1 ball. Or the 2, with the 2 ball, he'll be shooting over the top of the 5. if he can play the 1 in the corner, he could roll up the table, get a shot on the 3. Can maybe use that to try to separate that 6 and that 10 ball. Then he'd have a shot on the 5 in the side, 7 in the corner. Okay, went for the 1 in the side. And he left himself with a shot on the 2. I don't know exactly what he was playing for just now, but he still has a shot.
This sounds like a stick of dynamite just ready to be lit.
Possibly shoot the 2 and then the 7 next, again trying to get down to do something with the 6-10. The 6 ball can play in the side if he gets behind it. But it's easy to come short or really long at that shot. He's playing the 2 now. Looks like he's drawing it a bit. He stunned it out a bit. And he shot it into the rail and hung the ball. I can't tell if Duran has the 10 ball. If he does, he'll be playing the 10-9 combination. Just want to roll this in. Play the 10 ball in the pocket. Play both balls. Oh, he's good. He's good. He has a shot in the 13 in the corner. The 2 ball makes this corner pocket play really big. So he can play this wide and draw just a bit for the 15 in the side so he can roll. Well, the 8 ball can actually play in the same pocket as the 2. Yeah. So if he is straight on this, he is good. Maybe just on the wrong side of the 15. So he may be rolling away from the 8. Let's see. Yeah, just a bit. He's good though. 8 players in the corner pocket. He just needs to mark the pocket. And try not to think too much about the tight pocket. A lot of players come in the Briteleys and they miss shots, just concentrating too much on the size of the pocket. It's not the biggest pocket, but I mean it's still pretty big. And we finish it. One that one. 10-1. Score at the end of the second round. Eliminators lead 88-48 against the Vipers. That's a 40-point lead going into the last round. It's going to be really tough for the Vipers to win this one, right? A lot of stuff is going to have to go their way. They're going to have to play really good, and a lot of stuff is going to have to go their way. See if they can pull it off. We'll take a quick break. I'm right back for the last round. Hey Monk, thanks for tuning in. Yep, I definitely believe that this is the toughest table in Nassau. It's the biggest one that we have for league play, and this one has the tightest pockets. This does play pretty tough.
We're going to start the third round. Scores 88-48. Favor of the Eliminators. First name, Robert Ramen.
All right, let's get started in the third round. Duran is right back up. He's playing Robert Ramen of the Vipers, the Assassinator. I want to say the self-proclaimed Assassinator, but I think his old teammates on the Assassins gave him that name. Or maybe he beat the Assassins and he got that, and he gave himself that name. I'm not sure. But Robert got a pretty good break just now. Very good break. For solid CS, one tough shot with the 5 and the 3. With the stripes, I don't see anything hard on the table. Hey, good evening, Buying Time Pool. It's good to have you. Oh, and he missed the first shot playing the combination. It's going to be hard for him to get back in this table. And if that's how they're starting out, they don't have a chance. With that being said, I think that Duran missed position on the 10 ball. And just a little short, I believe. It may still play, but it is tight. 9 ball might be blocking it just a little bit. He may have to throw this ball in with a little bit of left spin. He's looking at it. He's not happy though. Into the rail. Body blocked the pocket. Left Robert with a shot on the 6th ball in the corner. Maybe he draws it, but if he draws it, he's gonna catch the inside of the 4 ball. He may be able to send it to the bottom rail to play it past the 9 ball. If he wants, he can always come back to the 4 ball. He gets straight enough on it where he can play both balls at the same time. Really taking his time with this one. ball to sink the 10 and try to get to the bottom rail to take away the shot on the 9 ball from Durant. He didn't get to the bottom rail, but put the cue ball pretty close to the 9, so I don't think he has a shot. He's looking at the 15. I think he called the 15 in the corner. He's got to come with one good shot here. I'm surprised that he is rolling with the ball like that. He played it very, very well. And just want to play the 11 and go cross table to the opposite rail. I go across the table to the opposite rail for the 9 ball. He doesn't like angles, so he's shooting the 12. I'm guessing that the 8 ball goes in the side pocket as well. And the 12, and the 13, and the 11, 9, and I guess the 8 ball in the side. Oh no, it's not. So the 8 ball doesn't go in the side easily. It's going to play the 11, drive the cue ball across the table for the 9 ball, and the 13 in the side or in the corner. Just don't want to end up straight with this. Already had a bit of an angle on that. Played pretty good. 13 in the side. Probably gonna go to the top rail. A little bit of outside spin. Play the 8 ball down in the corner. He's looking at the 8 in the side again. Very confused at this point. Okay, he ran with the shot that I said. He kept looking at the 8 in the side, so nailed it. Dead at the pocket. So we won that game 10-1. It's another 10-1 for Eliminators. So they've won the match. We've won the match. And right now, the Vipers are just playing to try to score as many points as they can. It's a long season. And practice room, yeah, they are Bridge Park rails, the Pro Cut, and VNEA rules. The score is 98-49, 4 games left to play. Second game in the third round. We have Cedric for the Eliminators breaking versus Mike. Cedric messed up a pretty good table in the last round for an ERO. I think he may have still won that game. He may have a good chance here. I think he's starting with the 13 ball. And if the 9 plays past the 7, he'll just roll up for the 9 ball.
What's it all for? Friend against friend. What have we been doing?
And maybe go one rail to the bottom rail, back out, possibly in between the 5-7 or bump the 5. Another option is to play for the 10 ball. You can play with a 10 ball with a low draw. You can get the 15 in the side pocket, 11 in the corner, 12 in the opposite corner, the bottom right, and the 8 ball goes in the bottom left. Oh, they missed the 9. Played with a lot of speed. Gave away a really good chance there to finish that table. Not sure what Mike has to start. Maybe a combination on the 5-7. Whatever it is, I don't think he likes it. 2 ball may go up in the corner. I can't see whether or not it passes the 3 ball. He's calling the bank on the 5 ball.
Maybe you're right. Anyway, I don't have much of a choice right now. Then we go together, Tom. All right, I'll show you where the rifles are if you promise me 2 things. Number 1, you stop the cattle drive. Coming from where?
And went a little wide, caught the bottom rail and hung. He left Cedric a good shot on the 9 ball. I think the 15 plays in the side afterwards.
All right, just stop right where they raided the wagon train. Party's past tomorrow afternoon. You heard. Party's past.
11 in the corner, 12 in the bottom right, and then you gotta leave yourself an angle on the 12 to get to the left rail for the 10 ball. Maybe we'll roll that just a bit. We should be okay to get the 11 still. I think he's shooting over the top of the 2 ball for the 11. So I don't know exactly what he can do with this. No, he's got space. Playing for the 10, the 12 ball, but he doesn't have an angle. Didn't leave an angle. He's almost straight on the 10 ball. May just have to roll up just a little bit. Play the 12 in the corner and use the 4 ball to stop the cue ball for the 8 in the corner. I shot it into the rail though. That's the problem with rolling. But he didn't really have much.
You don't have to say anything.
Mike is playing the 1. Playing the 1 on top. He's just trying to get back down the table. I don't really think he had much of a target in mind when he played that ball. Just gonna want to spin off the rail just a bit for the 7 in the corner, but again, I don't think he has much of a target in mind. Two in the side. 2 in the side. If he can draw this, I would draw this maybe about 6 inches. For the 3 in the corner. Play the 4 ball. 4 ball in the top right. Just looking at the 3. You want to stun this a bit. Actually, just a little bit of draw, so you can draw past the side pocket for the 7 ball. But he's going top, and he overcut the ball. That was not even close. He missed that almost by a diamond. Vipers did not do a good job tonight of taking care of home court advantage, home field advantage. Cedric is trying hard to give it back to him. You can tell he's not comfortable. Called the bind. Cross side. Missed it, didn't get the shot, didn't get the save. And he left for a pretty easy 3-ball run to get to his 8 ball. You can just stop the 7 ball, play the 4 in the side, roll up a couple of inches for the shot on the 3 and take the 8 ball in the side pocket. Oh, he had a lot of spin on that ball. Where did that come from? Playing on the side. 12 ball should slow the cue ball down quite a bit. He has more angle on the 3 than I expected. So you're probably gonna just want to stun this across 2 rails back and forth. The 8 ball on the side. Oh, the missed the 3. Wow. Wow. That had nothing to do with the pocket. Just wasn't comfortable. Shot the 3 ball directly into the rail. And Cedric, a bit too much sauce. Threw that just a bit more than he wanted to. He's still good though. Easy, just rolled the 8 ball in the side pocket. Cue ball roll up table, no chance of a scratch. He didn't roll the thing. Won that one 10-6. After a lot of back and forth. Score going into the third game in the third round. It's 108. Eliminators, Vipers 55. 3 games left to play. 108, 55. Keith Todd of the Vipers versus Stario of the Eliminators. I'm number 1 though. Jefferson is number 1. And he had 100%. Him, Keyshawn, and no, he's still on. I mean, they can make it, but yeah.
They could. They continue shooting good at 100%.
Yeah, if they play 1 game a night and win that 1 game every night, they good.
Oh yeah, let's finish him off, Star.
Good break by Keith Todd. What does he have to start with? Cue ball is at the bottom of the table. He has the 12, 14, and 13 at the bottom. But the 13, he's looking, he's peeking. I don't know if he can see the 13. Because the 13 is blocking my pocket for the 14 and 12. So if he can't see the 13, he's probably going to have to play a combination if he wants to shoot the stripes. I call the 13. Then he's going to play the 14-13 combination. He's going to bounce off the rail, possibly hit the because he thought it was going to hit the 1. That would have been really good for him if he did hit the 1. Cleared that 12. Now the only shot he has is the 14. And the 12. needs to play that 12 ball. It'd be good if we could send the 2 ball into the 3, send the 3 to the long rail. I think at that point you'll have a shot on the 9 ball. But one thing we are forgetting in all of this is the 8 ball is up table with the 2. So he is definitely going to have to find that 8 ball out. I don't see any other balls at this time. Unless he develops a ball, there's no other ball to give him a shot on that 8 ball. 10 ball is the closest shot he could use as a key ball, and it is near the side pocket. About a diamond away from the side pocket. Playing the 9 on the side. It's going to run into the 6 and the 15. There's a tough shot on the 11. Think it cuts in between the 2 on the 4 in the bottom right. May play in the side pocket. There's maybe a shot that he could use now to attack the 8 ball. That's exactly what he's trying. He's trying to get into that 8, make the 2 ball from there, and then play the 15 in between the 3 and the 6 in the bottom left corner, in the top left corner. Just got to concentrate on playing this ball. Got it out. Got it out. Now the 8 ball doesn't play past the 4, but he can leave himself an angle on his 10 ball, roll the 10 ball and just come across one rail, play the 8 ball and the 10 ball in the same pocket. And he missed the 15, trying to roll that in there. Trying to roll at those long distances. Always tricky. A little bit of spin on the ball. Unintended spin. And the ball is going to go wide. Starry has a couple of problems on the table, but he thought only has 2 balls. So it's not that hard to leave him tough. Call him a safe. Play the 3 right in the pocket. I think he thought he's just trying to touch the 15 ball at the bottom of the table. He set it up pretty good. Try and move the 5 well. Get in between the 5 and the 6. Did a really good job of that. Todd is probably going to need to go 2 rails into the 15th. Long rail, short rail. Just to try to touch this ball. And it was a good touch. He hit it thin going in. And thin coming back out. And 2 ball behind the 15. Probably going to 3 balls. Send the 3 ball to the bottom rail.
They're joining. Like 14.
Just separate the 3 and 1.
Polyphenol. Or whatever they got inside. It's food in together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. It's Jerome, aka Jag, on the 1s and 2s. Eugene had a little emergency, so he had to leave for the moment to answer his call. And of course, Stario is at the table. He is playing the man Keith Todd, who has been shooting pretty decent tonight. He saved Stario on a shot that was pretty good, that he actually touched that ball. So we'll see what Stario is going to do from here. Doesn't have much choices, but of course he's going to have to play a safe back. So let's see what kind of safe he's going to play and how effective that safe is going to be to hold off Keith the Great Todd. And he actually played a foul safe. So he gave Todd ball in hand and put his ball behind the 6 ball. So he's not going to be able to sing that unless he plays his ball in the bottom pocket and pull back into that ball, which is not a good shot because it's too many things could go wrong with that. Seems as though he's going to be playing another safe though on that ball. Pretty interesting. Stario is about to check if it's frozen to the rail. And it seems not to be frozen to the rail, or at least that's what Keith Todd said. Stario is checking anyhow. It seems to be closer than Keith Todd is saying. So Stario is saying it seems frozen. So you're going to have Super Referee Seti. Super Referee Seti is going to walk up to check if the ball is frozen to the rail. It's taking pretty long for them to figure it out. So,
You all need a young eye?
so Mr. Todd is giving them a white paper to check to see if it is frozen. And the decision is that it is frozen. So Super Referee said he got it correct. It's frozen. Alright, so Keith is going for the shot nonetheless. I really don't think it made a difference on this shot. Okay, and now it's a hold on what the call is going to be. Stario played another safe on Keitod. So it seems as though a ref has been called again to check to see if that same ball is frozen. And I highly doubt it's going to be frozen twice. But if it is, that's incredible. So he hit the ball, it didn't come off the rail, and it's frozen again. So he's going to have to think really hard on what he's going to do with this one. Most likely he's going to end up going after another shot. And he gave him the ball in hand. He didn't want to attempt anything and move the 5 and 6, or possibly move the 3 and the 1 ball. So he gave him ball in hand. And Stario is going for a safe, which is a pretty good shot. Pretty good save. So he's going to probably need a referee again because the ball is still frozen. Once again, for all of you who are viewing from locally and abroad, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And that seems to be a foul shot, as both of those balls were frozen. Not to mention that it was Stario's ball, so automatic. And Stario's calling the 5 now. And he's asking to see the angle. I don't know the reason why, because both of those balls are Stario's ball. I highly doubt it's a sharking tactic, as Keith is normally an honest player. I didn't see the reason for that. Oh, good breakout. Oh man, he got still left rough on the 6 ball. So the 6 ball didn't come from behind the 15. Still tied up. So he's going to have to either play another safe or figure out a way how he's going to break those out right now. There is so much tension in the atmosphere right now. It's just great that we have some olden days Western playing in the background. Stario seems to be hesitating on if he's going to be banking highly doubt he's going to be trying to cut that in the corner pocket, but he has to ensure that he doesn't give Keith Todd a good look at any of the ball, because he is shooting pretty good right now, so he will break him out and run the rest of the balls off. So he played a safe. It's an okay safe, but kind of a I gave up safe. Didn't work out how he wanted it to, for sure.
Just a moment, Captain. I want the mud tank. You've got a lot to learn about it. We keep the chiefs tied down so the rest of them won't have anyone to follow. Bring them in and get out, and as before. I want the mud tank. What you want isn't important. Captain, you have orders to
Keith is calling a safe.
You just said orders and orders. Listen, Bob, suppose you let me handle the
And he played the ball to go behind the 8-ball. However, it came out a bit, so he is able to see the 3-ball. Now he needs to bring the cue ball back down table. He doesn't want to leave Keith Todd with a bank. And that works out perfect. Now Keith Todd is a player who plays with a lot of English when he's ready. And he's also good at playing breakout shots. So it seems as though he is going to be committing an intentional foul, however, to give Starry a ball in hand. Or he's hesitating on the best area to take the cue ball to break it out. We're going to see what he is planning on doing. He's going to play a safe. And he seemed to have missed cue on that shot. But Stario has no shot on the 3 or the 6. So of course he's going to be playing a safe to put his 3 in front of the pocket. Hopefully he doesn't bump out Keith's ball. Oh, and he sunk the ball on his safe. That was not what he wanted. Now he's going to be in a little bit of trouble, because Keith is going to put his ball in front of the pocket, and now he's going to be in some problems when he touches this ball. He's going to have to think really hard on this one. And whatever safe he decides to play, if he doesn't decide to play a shot, it's going to have to be really good. And he actually is playing the ball towards the pocket on the right hand side, which Duran called a scratch shot before he even shot it. Quite obvious. But the ball still held up. Keith with ball in hand. This should be game from here. He's shooting really good, so shouldn't be any hiccups. Alright, and Todd played a nice shot. He can do a stop shot or just pull back a little bit, which I think he's going to do. Just pull back a little bit off of the rail, and he'll be perfect on the 8. Oh man, and he almost bubbled that shot. And right as he is bubbling the shot, the thunder was outside making a rattly sound. That was pretty interesting. But the 8-ball is not a hard shot, especially not for him. So he's expected to make this. Oh, and he did. That's a good closeout for Mr. Todd that round. And coming up now, it's going to be Jerome, aka Jag, versus someone else. Doesn't really matter who it is. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Coming up next to commentate, it's going to be the man Duran, the Ranchula.
Hey guys, I'm back. Off of that heartbreaking loss just now. Right now, the next match is Jerome and Richard, also known as the Lionheart. Jerome, aka Jag, Richard, aka Lionheart.
DJ, say hello. Always say hello. All right.
Jerome breaks, gets a ball to drop. Has a little bit of a cluster on the left side of the table. So he's choosing to go with small, taking the 7 in the side, and going into the cluster. It's not too bad a breakup. Looks pretty clear from here. I can't tell if the 3 ball can pass the 14. We'll see if he tries to address it. If not, it probably goes. That 5 ball wiped its feet going in. If the 3 goes, he'd be taking it right now. doesn't seem to be looking at it, so I guess it doesn't. Calls the 2 ball. And he misses it. Richard comes to the table. Looks as though he only has the 12 ball as an opening shot for him. I don't think that the 9 is away from the... No, the way he's looking at it, probably frozen to the rail. Oh, you can see the 10. Okay. Couldn't tell where I'm sitting. Close shot on the 12. Plays it pretty easily. Gets a shot on the 11 to move the 9 ball now. He can roll up for the 13 in the bottom left corner next. Plays it a little too hard. Cue ball comes away from the rail. It's going for the 15. Rolls forward for the 13, but leaves himself on bridging over the 4 ball. Once he plays this, he's going to get too much out of it. Oh, he actually executed that very well. Was able to get it off the rail for the 9 ball, which is going to give him an automatic position on the 14. Looking pretty good. This 4 ball near the corner pocket, it makes the pocket very huge for this 8 ball. I don't expect him to miss this. Yep. Richard wins 10-3. Next is Gino and Ricky. This is going to be the last match. Ricky to break.
Jesus, go. How far you say it is? How far is 1091 to the end of the corner by Yamaha Road. 1,053. Right in that area, someplace.
So Ricky Brex gets the ball to drop, but a big cluster in the middle of the table.
Yeah. All that's supposed to be there. I just don't know when I come up the corner and go down. All of them goes down. I gotta believe
So Ricky plays his opening shot. I don't know how he plans to. Seems he's playing that 13. Didn't seem as though it could play to me. Oh, it can. Okay. Not a bad shot, but it's gonna definitely have to go after the 15 ball now. Unless the 14 can play, I really can't tell from where I'm sitting. Looks like he's going for the 14, so... Exit, pretty nice shot. No. He's gonna have to get the 10 ball, so I'm thinking 11. Give himself the angle on the 15 on the side. Head down to the bottom rail for the 10. And just come out to play the 8 in the same side pocket as the 15. But let's see what he does. Okay, so he's going for the 9 ball. Okay, so he's able to still give himself the angle on the 15 and the side. Don't think you can see it, but you can always come off the rail. Something to jump. Touches it, but sends the cue ball flying. Sends the cue ball flying off the table. So Eugene has ball in hand. Calls the one ball. Always playing combination on the one ball. Makes the one. Now he's going to try the two ball, it seems like. It's either that or play another combination, 4 or 5 combination. But he's calling the 2. So after all that thunder and lightning, the rain is finally down. We're gonna have a fun time getting our cars tonight. Misses the 2 ball, but not a bad lead. Ricky is gonna have to play safety shot on the 10 ball. Just gonna try the cut. Oh, he makes it. Is not rewarded. Oh, he is. Misses the 8. But Eugene should have a pretty easy time clearing the table. Oh, that one. Bank that one in. But he's left himself in a very awkward position. Gonna have to make the cue ball travel.
Good stroke. Sure. I can't watch.
Gonna have to play the 2 ball. Excuse me. He's gonna have to play the 2 ball. Oh, he's going for the 6. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
They don't want me to always be up in Lloyd's, all right? Well, you're going up to make a shot, they don't want me to always, I see you in Lloyd's.
The Railbirds are giving him a tough time now. Makes a 2 ball. Just has to hit the short rail.
Sorry, man.
Come down, table. There's the Railbirds again. And Gino wins the game. 10-7. So the final score is Eliminators 127, Vipers 82. Gonna drop the Vipers down. They are sitting in 3rd place before the start of this game. Eliminators were first. But yeah, they're gonna drop. They're only 8 points away from 2nd place.